Hello, everyone. My name is Stephanie Salazar. I am the Senior Program Specialist for the Disabled Students Programs and Services, also known as DSPS, here at Fresno City College. Today, we're going to do an overview on DSPS and some information you should know as the semester starts. So first and foremost, DSPS is here to support you. We are a support service program that provides academic accommodations to students with verified disabilities or any students who received a 504 plan or an IEP in high school. We are here to make sure that you are getting the support you need in order to reach your educational, career, or general goals while you're here at Fresno City College. Here at DSPS, we are committed to creating an accessible, inclusive campus environment using holistic, comprehensive strategic services to empower students with disabilities and provide them access to pursue their academic, personal, and vocational goals. So we're going to talk about something that you may hear frequently is the term pathway. So what does it mean to be in a pathway, and what does it mean to have a pathway counselor? We're going to take a quick look at this video that's going to explain a little bit more information on pathways and the importance of having a pathway.
Choosing a career can be one of the most important decisions you'll make in your life, but many students entering college just don't know what they want to study yet. The majority of students change their program of study 1 to 4 times while at Fresno City College. This can cost you a lot of extra money and time. To help students find a career and program of study faster, Fresno City College created RAM Pathways. What is a pathway? A pathway is a group of related programs. The programs in each pathway often teach similar skills, can lead to related careers, and may even share some core classes. This makes it easier for you if you end up switching programs within a pathway. There are 5 RAM pathways at Fresno City College: Arts, Communication, and Language, Business, Culture, Education, and Society, Health and STEM, and Tech and Trades. Besides helping you find a program of study faster and narrowing down your career focus, pathways also offer other benefits. Each pathway has a dedicated student success team that helps you navigate the college experience. Your success team is with you from registration to graduation and can help you access college resources and more. This allows for a more personal and unique college experience. You will have dedicated counselors in your pathway who will help you reach your career and educational goals faster. And finally, since students in each area tend to share similar skills and interests, you'll be able to make some great connections with fellow students and feel supported by those around you. To learn more, explore the RAM pathways and all the related programs at fresnocitycollege.edu/pathways.
Now that you have some information on pathways, these are all of our DSPS pathway counselors. We have about 8 full-time counselors and about 3 adjunct counselors. Those are counselors who work part-times. These are all counselors that you can meet with. As you can see, some of them belong to a specific pathway and others do not. So when you hear accommodations, it's important to know what accommodations are. So academic adjustments, auxiliary aids, those are other words for accommodations. These are specialized aids, devices, and/or services available to students with disabilities and the general services provided to all students. Such services support students to participate in general activities, programs, and classes offered by the college. Again, accommodations. And it's important to note that accommodations must be related to a diagnosed disability. So these are a list of some of the accommodations offered through DSPS. So there's things such as alternative testing for any students who might have testing anxiety, maybe they're in need of a distraction-free environment to take their test, or if they have the accommodation that allows for extra time on tests, the testing center is where they would utilize that. It's important to keep in mind that when we do talk about accommodations, that it's going to vary from student to student. It's heavily dependent on the student's disability and their educational limitations. The next thing that we're going to talk about is faculty notification letters, also known as FNLs. Faculty notification letters, also known as FNLs, is an outline document that students request via their AIM account. The FNL outlines the student's accommodations or adjustments that have been approved to support the student in a course. DSPS students are responsible for requesting an FNL each course for each semester. Some reminders. First, students should request their FNLs as soon as possible after registering for classes. Secondly, accommodations do not begin until after faculty have received a copy of the FNLs. So your instructors won't know that you're in need of accommodations unless they receive your FNL. The FNL outlines your eligibility for these accommodations while still preserving your privacy. I'm going to bring it over to Elijah Duran. He's going to go ahead and give you some information about priority registration.
As a DSPS student, you actually do have priority registration, meaning you can register sooner than general students. Your priority registration date notification will be sent to you via your FCC email. And when you do receive that notification, you can call our office at 442-8237 to schedule an appointment with your DSPS counselor. And you don't want to miss out on your opportunity for priority registration. Spring priority registration is October 17th to 18th, 2023. And for our deaf and hard of hearing students, you can request a sign language interpreter from our DSPS counselor. Once approved, schedule an appointment to meet with the interpreter coordinator, Tabitha DuBois. And on the screen is a screenshot of our website showing how exactly to request an interpreter.
So what you would do is you'd go ahead and select the interpreter request form. It's going to populate the sign language interpreter request. It's important that you're putting down all of your information to the best of your ability so that we have your name, your email, your phone number, what kind of interpreter you are needing, also what it's for. Maybe you're going to an event, maybe you're trying to utilize tutorial centers, just that general information so we know how we can best support you.
And now I'll be talking about on navigating our office. So utilizing the front desk, some reminders. You always want to check in at the front desk where our staff will greet you when they're ready for you. Reminder number 2, if you're going to be calling our office, just make sure you have your FCC student ID number ready. Another reminder is to please call if you're needing support with scheduling an appointment. We are unable to schedule via email at this time. And speaking of consent of release, only student and approved listed individuals can contact the office regarding the student, and we cannot provide any information or schedule appointments unless the student has consented to release their information to you. Our lobby is for students and guests waiting for an appointment. If you're looking for a place to do homework or hang out, check out the following places: cafeteria, rec room, student activities, which is by the cafeteria, or the library/computer lab. And what can the front desk do to help you? So the front desk can schedule and connect you to your counselor, assist you with portal support, view your class schedule for you, and answer questions related to DSPS or FCC. So this could be important dates, deadlines, policies, and procedures. And some of these questions, they may refer you to your counselor. And don't miss out on the fun. Our Fuel Up for Finals events are here to help you make it through finals week. For fall, these dates are December 4th through the 7th. And for the spring, it's May 13th to the 16th, with more information to come. And now we're going to talk about the student ID card and ASB card. So for student discounts and perks, you can pick up an associated student body or ASB card, and it takes 2 steps. First, you're going to purchase the ASB card in the business office for $5. Then you're going to take the receipt to student activities where you'll take a photo. At student activities, you will be required to provide that ASB card receipt and a valid government issued ID. So these can be a driver's license, a state identification card, passport, birth certificate, military identification card, or a high school identification card. And then your ASB card will be ready in a few minutes. Now, I just wanted to briefly talk about our tutorials and how-tos. We actually have a YouTube channel where we post videos on tutorials on how to do various things if you need additional support. So things like navigating the student portal, registering for classes, and much more.
So make sure that you're scanning that QR code so you have access to our YouTube and all of the helpful tutorials that we do post. Speaking of tutorials and getting support, this is going to be really important for any folks looking for tutoring and other support. Right here is all of the extra support being offered, not only to Fresno City College students, but to our DSPS students as well. Programs such as Extending the Class, ETC, which is located in the Tutorial Center. We have our Math Support Center. We have our peer-assisted study sessions, also in the library. We have our Tutorial Center, our Reading and Writing Center, and we have our DSPS Assistive Tech and Alternative Media. These are all supports that are going to be available to you, so make sure that you take advantage of that if you are needing extra support. For all of our new folks who are just joining us at Fresno City College, it's important to keep in mind of some very specific dates during your first month with us here on campus. So fall classes will begin August 7th, and it is important that you're attending those first day classes because there is a chance that you may be dropped from your classes if you don't attend. The last day to drop a full term 18-week class with a full refund is going to be on August 18th. So if you want to drop a class and make sure that you're getting your money back, make sure that you're doing it before August 18th. The last day that you can add or drop a class and avoid a W on your transcript is going to be August 25th. This is with staff assistance. So if you're wanting to reach out and get support from a DSPS counselor on dropping a class or adding a class without a W, make sure that you're calling our office so we can go ahead and support you. Lastly, the last day that you can add or drop a class and avoid a W on your transcript online with self-service that you do by yourself is going to be on August 27th. So keep in mind, there's 2 different dates if you're wanting to drop or add a class and avoid a W. August 25th is if you're wanting to get support on campus, and August 27th is if you're wanting to do it alone. Make sure that you're utilizing the FCC website to find more important dates that might not be covered right now. We are so excited to have a bunch of events ready for you guys this fall. Some dates that have already passed, but might pop up again in the future is Extreme Registration. Extreme Registration is a great way to enroll into your courses, learn a plan about your classes, and receive financial aid support. We do have those kind of on a semester by semester basis, so there might be another one in the future if you are wanting to take advantage of that. RAM Ready usually only happens in the fall, but RAM Ready was an opportunity for students to get a general orientation of entire college, maybe take some tours and learn more about different pathway teams, financial aid, tutorial service, student activities, and just general information on other programs and departments here on campus. A big date that I want to make sure that all of our DSPS students are going to be aware of is our Disability Awareness Day, DAD, where we are trying really hard to promote a more inclusive campus for students with disability, increase awareness of available resources that are not only available on our Fresno City campus, but out in the community as well. That's going to be Thursday, October 26th. We're going to have more details to come, and we might also have an additional webinar that's going to be purely focused on our students with disabilities. Something that Mr. Elijah did touch base on was priority registration. As a DSPS student, you are receiving priority registration. This means that you are registering for classes about a month before the rest of the college does. This is something that you definitely don't want to miss out on, and make sure that you're taking advantage. So again, priority registration is October 17th through the 18th. You're going to want to make sure that you're calling the DSPS office and scheduling an appointment with your counselor to make sure that you're getting the classes you need during priority registration. If you have any more questions after the end of this slideshow, you can go ahead and contact me, Stephanie Salazar. Contact our office at 559-442-8237. Feel free to give me an email. There's QR codes here, one for our DSPS website, for our DSPS Instagram, and one of the most important ones is going to be the new student guide. You can go ahead and scan that. It's going to give you an overview of the entire college, as well as other resources that maybe I didn't go over coverage, as well as some more helpful information to get you ready for the fall 2023 semester. I hope you Grams have a good start of your semester and a great year.